I'm Charles the Profit Multiplier, and today I'm going to tell you a story about, we'll call him Roger, because Roger came to me a few years ago. He was looking for some help to grow his business, and I sat down with him and went through some numbers with him, and I just asked him, I said, "Hey Roger, who do you feel is your most valuable client?" And he told me it was such and such, we'll call it XYZ company. And I said, okay. I said, that's great. So how much time do you spend working with these or doing work for these clients? And he said, I probably spend 80% of my week doing work for these clients. Have you had a look at the figures here? And he said, no, I haven't really looked at the figures. And I said, well, you know, it may seem that you're spending 80% of your time with XYZ company, but in terms of revenue, it's bringing you only 20% of your income. And you know, when you start looking at the figures, because the figures don't lie, it's amazing how another perspective on your business can really transform your business. And I said to Roger, I said, mate, listen, do you really want to know what I think's going to happen in your business? You're going to be struggling because you're going backwards. You're going backwards very quickly because you're focusing on this one client and you're sacrificing other jobs. He said, how do you know that? And he said, well, to be honest, I have been sacrificing other jobs. I've been turning jobs away because I've been looking after my main client. And the sad part of this story is that 6 months later he had to close his business, because he didn't want to take on board the information that I was giving him. He didn't want to take on board a new direction because he knew more about his business than I did. And yes, that may have been true, but I was able to quickly assess what was going on in his business, and unfortunately he didn't want to take that. And if you're not open to receiving new ideas, or if you're not really open to receiving the truth of what's going on in your business, I'm probably the wrong person to speak to. But if you do want to make changes to your business, if you do want to move forward, if you do want to increase your profit line and your margins, if you want the profit multiplier to come into your business, then you need to call me straight away. Don't just think about, I'll do it next week or next month. You need to call me right now. And I'll look forward to having a chat with you and helping you move forward with your business.